Welcome to 8th grade Global Studies. My name is Mr. Malewig. I will be teaching in room 128 for first and second hour.
My name is Mrs. Haskamp. I will be teaching Global Studies and Honors Global Studies. A little bit about Mrs. Haskamp is that I got married this May, so some of you might remember me as Miss Berkowitz, and now I'm Mrs. Haskamp. I coach 9th grade girls basketball and assist the varsity coach. I'm an Edina alum, Go Hornets, and a Tommy.
A little bit about me is that I am originally from the Chicagoland area. I went to the University of Iowa for college. Just got married in May of 2015 and have enjoyed traveling the world and looking forward to sharing my experiences with all the students in the class. Global Studies is a fun and interesting class that will expose all students to unique cultures and topics. We ask that all students come into the class prepared to discuss and learn as much as they possibly can. To ensure that, we believe that it is essential to a child's learning to have their assignments turned in at the beginning of the class. If there is any issue with turning in a paper or a project or any small assignment, we ask that the students send us an email, find us in the hall, send us a Schoology message, anything to ensure an open line of communication, and that will help to resolve any major issues.
When it comes to using our Global Studies textbook, there is access through the Minnetonka Single Sign-On. This is just how it was last year and the year before, so students should be very familiar with using the textbook this way. There are lots of different strategies that students can use when using the textbook to help them better prepare for class and or study for tests and quizzes. The reading challenges are a great way to do this, as well as using the flashcards and the vocabulary for geoterms this year, which will be a big thing for students to need to know.
For the Schoology pages for Global Studies, Mrs. Haskamp and myself will be sharing the updates and updating all of them frequently. We believe that this is the best way for students to get in contact with either of us, and since we will have the same content for all of the classes, any questions can be directed to either of us at a moment's notice. So make sure your students are familiar with the Schoology group, and make sure that you get familiar with the Schoology group so that you can stay up to date on the content that is on the page.
Our final destination for you as a student in our Global Studies class is to become a lifelong learner, interested in global topics, and a global citizen.
Welcome to 8th grade Global Studies. My name is Mr. Malewig. I will be teaching in room 128 for first and second hour.
My name is Mrs. Haskamp. I will be teaching Global Studies and Honors Global Studies.